Well, they're taking me down, boys. The evil Illuminati. The Radica Empire. Or should I say the War Empire? And then they just threatened to make me crazy through brute force biotech rape source code. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Hey, you're gonna have to pay me a lot of money. That's just for the install. I mean, I ain't even playing. 657 trillion. That's just the start. Let's talk about biology as technology. Why is it not more open source nowadays? Like, why is biology technology so kind of hidden and under wraps? Like, the Romans apparently burnt Alexandria. Alexandria was the leader in biology as technology research around that time. They burnt it, not a terrorism thing either. Like, a lot of people think Romans were like doing terror. They're like, oh, we needed to destroy this data, but really it was we needed to redact this data. Actually, they believed that the terrorist force on Earth was so strong that they could take over Alexandria soon, some way, shape, or form. Considering like a three-dimensional particle awareness machine, maybe is what they were probably afraid of. Is if you get a 3D particle awareness machine from a remote distance, you could start scouting books and reading books and putting books into data faster than ever, and you could do that remotely. So you could technically take that down. So they had faith so supreme in their gods that they already had three-dimensional particle awareness in their gods. So their gods guided them to burn down Alexandria's library, and that ended up being a biotech disaster avoidance strategy. Is the from what I've researched, and I'm doing all my research in the universe. I'm not reading books. Like, I'm doing it as simple as like following my feelings, finding somebody, asking them, and then asking source with Ideaplex. I just ask truth. I build truth first. I go BB code, truth, and then I put idea in between truth, in between the truth BB code, and then the Ideaplex is within the truth. And depending on how it is, how it feels. Now this is the thing. It will always build as the truth. If you build an idea, it will be true, even if it's a lie, because it will be labeled as a lie. So you can't be willy-nilly with this stuff. You got to really, really, really pay attention to every single little feeling. You got to go, why does it feel that way? And then understand that as a whole idea instead of a micro idea. If you get into too many micro ideas, then you'll be, if it's too broad or too narrow, you need to be broad and narrow at the same time and absorb idea. Get them out of there. Next thing I can't wait for is another ancient legendary one of these purple guys. If I get a flaming ghost, so I need a lot for another one of those. I think this is the best one because it comes with projectiles rebound once, which means it's just basically tornado. It's pierce and bounce mixed in to one, which is very strong. Can I get my crit? Oh baby, I can get my crit. Oh, 2% crit chance. Feels so good. Crit damage. Max HP. This guy a lot of people use. He has a really good kit too. This is actually one of the best PvP units, I personally think. It's either this, Bonnie, Ryan. I seen Rolla work really good too, but Rolla's like a cheat code. I don't even know. I felt like the person using Rolla was cheating. Like they were hard freezing me instead of slowing me. And hard freeze, I don't even think it's real. I think it's people cheating in hard freeze. Hard freeze means you lose your attack. So it's like crowd control where instead of your attack speed getting slowed, you get interrupted, like you get silenced on your attack, so you just lose the whole attack and have to restart your attack animation. And I'm pretty sure that's a hack. Like almost positive. I think this guy's gonna be so OP too. Like 20% damage. If you get this, that's a 12% more multiplier. 20 crit damage. Crit damage increased. Hitting the same target. This is going to be a PvP unit too. Hitting the same target consecutively. There's only one target. This guy will be crazy in PvP because look at this, the skin, projectile damage lowered, and then if you scale that with projectile resistance and damage resist and damage resist, and then multi your HP. What I really can't wait for is all gear unlocks too. Like I want to see pets, locket, book, and bracelet enabled too. I want to see all of your stats and have everything matter. Because I'm kind of sick of queuing up in PvP and then seeing somebody like this. I have 42,000 health, right? This person's cheating for sure. I just crit them for like 12k twice. Also, I have this. Causes dark damage to nearby enemies. So they had 100% damage reduction immunity turned on at the beginning of the match. And then in order to like falter anti-cheat, they turned it off mid-match. I think I hit them 3 times. For over 10k. And then when I hit them the last time, I have 12,000 attack, right? So with all the damage reduction added up, I should do like 8,000. Here's another one too, is why? Why is there variable health? That doesn't make sense. Oh, this guy's hard hacking. I mean, this is Google standardized. You know what I mean? Like, if you release a game through Google, it should be standardized play. Oh boy. Let the hacking commence. It's the same guy from earlier. I just hit him 10k. 6k. Look at his leg. Leg isn't real, by the way. Like XYZ coordinates do not work this way. He just got 10k. Hit right there, crit. No damage. Oh my god, I'm going pro, baby. I'm going pro. I'm killing a hacker. I hate hitting them and then like seeing nothing happen. Teleports too. I would just beat a hacker. I'll fucking report you 10 times for hacking and losing. Like that's you know, he sucked that much dick, bro. Like You gonna hack that fucking hard. Okay, that champion does teleport, but I think you have to hit in order to summon the portal, don't you? And then you have to walk through it. But that's not even the champion though. He was Ryan with the skin. So like, he's out here like, I'm gonna hack I'm gonna be two champs at the same time. Like, how does he even hit me through a wall? No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. That was all of his health right there. He should be dead right now. Jesus Christ. I should report him. He was definitely cheating too. I just did 10k health when he was at 6k health. It did 0 damage. Like, here's my attack. 12.788. I was using Shadow Robe. I'm pretty sure he was taking less damage to my Shadow Robe than his, and I'm pretty sure that's not how it goes. Not to mention I have damage reduction all up the wazoo. Motherfuckers hit me through walls and he doesn't even have fucking anything to pen through walls. I'm very positive that guy was cheating. It turns me off to even PvP in this game. So what I don't get is how do you cheat in 2021? So let's see. So my health went to 37k now. That doesn't make sense. $3,000 health. That 12,000 hits 0. That's not how it works. 10,000 hits nothing. Alright, this guy's God. Obviously, invincible. I just hit him twice with my Ophelia passive that never went off before. Well, this guy's cheating. What I like too is people start moving when I melee, right? Disabling their stationary damage reduction. And then they take more damage. So he has like 6,000 health. I do like 13,000. He doesn't die. Takes no damage. Then I hit him again. Does the same amount of damage. Doesn't die. And then I back away. I hit him with a fadeaway punch. It does like 3,000 damage. And he dies from that. Okay. How about no rig matches? How about binary pre-computed? All potential options are already predefined. And only that. That's how you have a PvP game that's balanced. Otherwise, it looks like this. Garbage. Shit. Absolute garbage. Terrorism install. Why is it not attacking? He can attack right there, but I can't. Oh, I just did 0 damage again. I love how cheat coded this game is. I missed and he just dies. I actually feel like he cheated because he did take damage that he didn't take. I hit him a whole bunch. I couldn't attack him through walls. He was like silencing my attack with some weird hack that I've only encountered a trillion fucking times already. But you know, why does it keep persisting to exist? Damn. How does he hit me behind the wall? Oh, I should have just destroyed him right there. I got him with 2 melee strikes, so he just cheated too again. He took no damage from 2 melee strikes in a row. Oh my god, the first legitimate player all game. Bro. Bro. He didn't he cheat last game though? I'm pretty sure Holy Touch is redundant. And why does my health scale up? You know what I mean? Like, chill, bro. Okay, I definitely hit him. I definitely just saw him take a 10,000 crit and go up 10,000 health instead. As if he had my passive. So I just did 10 matches, 9 of which had cheat codes used. Live performance. You seen it. You saw it. You saw me hit 10,000, do no damage. You saw me hit 20,000 or 17,000, 13,000, and do no damage. What's also pretty funny is the damage reduction. Damage reduction does not scale past a threshold, right? If you look at highest damage reduction stats, look at projectile. You need so much damage reduction. There's not enough damage reduction in the game to make 12, 788 crit, which is going to be like 24,000. It will hit a player for like 20,000. Okay. And here's what I'm going on. Is if you go in the arena, you get your attack and HP. Even though you don't get your pet, you don't get the effects from Thunder, you don't get enlightenment effects, you don't get bloodthirsty effects, you do get the stats. You do get the attack and HP. So what I'm going under is that people are using gear changing hacks. They're using packet editing hacks. They're saying that they're priority source somehow. Like, how do you not have 3-party PvP? 3-party meaning top priority source, 2 lower priority sources duel inside of top priority source. And no other sources can interact. So, kind of like I was talking about cell phone unlimiteds, meaning like one day we'll have technology so high it will just be one with source because we won't need the real tech itself. It'll be constructional engrossment, which it probably already is today, and we're just being mind washed drones into slaving for fucking corporations and shit like that, which is probable, highly probable in my world. Rationalized realism. That's probably the next takedown mission we need to do. Take down rationalized realism. How about real realism? Only. Like, you can explain how a cell phone unlimited would work. The theory of a cell phone unlimited is that's not a real cell phone. We're going to install this into your biotech with scalar wave technology. You drop that cell phone, it's never going to break. I promise you. They're going to be like, what? No, I'm telling you right now, you cannot break that cell phone. It is digital. It's inside your mind. You just see it. Everybody else sees it. It's not real. It's using source computation performance. It has infinite power. It cannot be hacked. It cannot hack others. Like that's kind of the way that I see the future, like, or the present. Like right now, that's what should be happening. That's what already should be happening. We're at root consciousness science. This is not a game. Like we are not here to be slaves. Release the data. Release the data. Release the data. What the fuck? Absolutely ridiculous. Watching these games, like thinking about this, it is not bugs. If you spiritually look into it and look through to truth, create truth only, and then ask yourself, did I just watch a bug or did I watch somebody cheat? Or get cheated? Or have a cheat assist them? Or have a cheat rape me? A player could be watching me in Astral and decide he doesn't deserve to win. Fuck his damage. I'm going to call his packets away from the server. He doesn't do damage here, doesn't do damage here, doesn't do damage here. That's a possibility. That's a possibility because of failure to code correctly in the standardized industry of gaming. We need to start defining lowest factorial bit and running pre-computed, dialed, non-dialed, geared-in realms that have hacking is not real as an utmost pre-computed time bubble priority. This is a thing that needs to happen as soon as possible in the gaming industry because I don't even watch competitive gaming because of this. Competitive gaming right now can be used. You can use bio-augmented reality installs in order to cheat in infinite many ways. Right now. Right now. Today. But what if we have bio-augmented reality anti-cheats? Not good enough. Upper dimensional bio-augmented reality cheats trump interconstructual anti-cheat spidering. So you have to write pre-computed time bubbles. You need to freeze this spatial realm and do your competitive PvP outside of space and time, and then constructually engross it in a forced what-if manner. So then it was already completed instantly. As soon as it was started, boom, done. It is already done. And now it is a movie. And then after the movie ends, the pre-computed players come back into our spatial realm. Hacking is not real. That is the extrapolation that cheating and hacking is not real. That is what you need to code. One day you need to be able to code like that. One day a developer has to be able to code like that, or your game is just going to be looked down upon. For real. I am not playing games right now. I am playing games, though. Playing video games. And I'm serious about it. Cheat codes not being real are so important. So important. And cheat codes being real are so important too, though. Because people want to cheat. Duh. So you create two different realms of space. If somebody says cheat codes are on, they should be very aware that cheat codes are on. Because they literally have it in their settings. Warning, cheat codes are enabled in your current match. No false advertisement. Ever. No matter what. Because people might like that. Like, if you're in parallel dimensional cheat codes are real realm, which would be lower dimensional relative to cheat codes are not real realm, meaning either way it should probably be pre-computed, movied in to reality, so then no third party meaning a third party that's watching, they should not be able to touch a piece of fucking bit. Not a single binary digit should be able to be touched. And if it does get touched, it should be a multiversal clause. Exactly like the movie. Like, imagine watching somebody play a game, trying to hack their shit, trying to ruin their experience, and then it was a movie all along instead. Because you already finished the game out of space and time in an instant moment. And the rest was constructional engrossment at the voyeurs. It has to do with lowest factorial block scouting. You have to be partnered with God, or you have to get all factorial blocks to root consciousness. If you get every factorial block, every lowest factorial block to root consciousness and the universe, and get relative perceived, you can create infinite encryption, and you can create pre-computed time bubble consent clause, meaning you cannot play my game unless you climb into this pre-computed time bubble for a moment. It will not change your realm whatsoever. But it will make hacking not real forever. That's just the start. The next phase is avatar pre-computed gaming. Time transcendence. All of these games exist, so we can play them all day long, right? And spend no time. Hyperbolic time chamber is a real thing, actually. Scientifically. No matter what. Period. As long as you have root consciousness. So, here's a curse. What if somebody keeps creating lower factorial bits and recalculating our pre-computed time bubble with lower and lower and lower factorial bits, virtualized factorial bits? What if they already have them all and they're just like releasing them one piece at a time? Every time you find a new factorial bit, I will release the next factorial bit, lower factorial bit, and we will keep doing this forever. Well, now you just need to flag out, to be honest. You just flag out to upper spatial dimensions and go, well, this quite isn't working for us. Flagging out would mean, like, to put a SOS signal, kind of. SOS would be, we are inside of an ever-expanding root consciousness trap. Please help our root consciousness escape this trap so we can make curses and hacking not real. So basically, the evil source root consciousness hacker, right? That's constantly creating lower factorial bits and constantly slow releasing the lower factorial bits. They think they're going to get away with it forever. But little do they know, the superhero squad already knew every factorial bit that they would ever come up with. And they were lower dimensional source, and they were extrapolating alternate factorial bit combinations for us to divvy up between every conscious being, one universe per conscious being, different encryption for every conscious being, and hacking and curses will never be real again because you thought you were evil. We're evilest to evil that ever did evil. Good fucking luck. That's my plan right now. I made that plan up a while ago. I told God about it. I'm like, yo, what about this? What if we make evil our slaves? You know how like evil wants slaves? What if we made them our slaves? Shit. How dare they? How dare they steal my logic? Damn. Every time I make something new. Better hope this isn't a curses are real bubble. Because I swear to God, if it is, I'm going to be so rich. I'm going to be so rich one day, I swear to God. So many people steal so many things from me out of spiritual space. I just cannot even... Every idea I've ever had has been manifested. Does anybody else have that feeling? Because I will make an idea and somebody will manifest it like instantly. And I'm like, oh, so you got that same idea that I made myself. Like, I was like, man, I want to put a restaurant right here. And in fact, I was like, I want to put a Burger King right here. I swear to God, somebody put a Burger King right there. Exactly where I fucking thought. I swear to you, like, I can't even make this shit up. I can't even make this shit up. Like, where's my proprietary? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? Do I not get to play the game? Do I not get to play Earth.exe? Or, like, what are we playing here? That shit happens to me all the time, too. Let's get an example. Of recent stuff. Man, there's so much shit. There's so many things. I just can't even... Everything that was. I'm sure that's a giant list. It's not even I'm sure. I can feel the list. If that makes sense. Like, I could just go, beep, there's the list. Here's the list of beans. Here's the list of the lists. In between every bean, you just click on them. And then that's the list of things that they stole from me. Here's the list of profits that they made because of me. People are, like, trying to sell me out as, like, a reversed BDSM. You know how BDSM is, like, usually, like, I don't know if you've seen Billions, but that guy on Billions, he goes to the BDSM person and he, like, spank me, mommy. And then he pays her. Like, thank you for the session. It don't go down that way for me. It don't go down either way. It don't go down the opposite way, and it don't go down that way. But people are trying to make it that thing, though. And that's what's really fucking disgusting is, like, that's some, like, Hostile fucking, like, shit right there. If you've seen Hostile, the horror movie, oof. Like, you got the billionaires, like, playing golf, like, oh, I'm gonna buy this person, I'm gonna torture him. Well, I'm gonna get my rocks off. It's the weirdest things. That's my number one gripe with the spiritual space thing is abusers of it. Where did we forget abuse it and lose it? You know, abuse that person, you lose that person. You get multiversed. And then if you go seeking them, you have already lost them. And if you believe you find them, you should be finding a drone. You should have your clarity cursed, and you should only see that drone. That's it. A non-memory NPC that's based off your beliefs of what you think that you should see in the moment. That is not curses are real either. That is not hacking is real. That is Patriot Act. The end. You are the terrorist seeking to terrorize. And therefore, you should receive as such. The end. There is non-negotiable. That is non-negotiable. That is non-changeable in my eyes. If I were the one in lead, vote OMG Bomber president, 2020, whatever. A spaceship for every American. We're going to learn QoS. Real quick, boys. Look at this trending bright robe or shadow robe. That's the only two options in my mind. Let's look through this a little bit. It better be ancient legendary. I'm gonna be pissed. He's going legendary. Oh no, the bat for. He went double bat. Double bat's pretty good too. I think the double flaming guy is better than double bat. I kind of want to see his thing. Fuck this guy. That's so lucky. I personally don't like this build. But I do like his book. I want his book, Ancient Legendary Maxed. That and Giant. Enlightenment, this one, and Giants are the only option. Prove me wrong. I'm that guy right now. I'm that prove me wrong guy. I want to see this guy's build. Crap, stay still. Okay. I don't really like his build. This is stuff that I was kind of thinking about. I do like his bracelet. I don't like his weapon, his book. Well, his book's what I got. But that's because I don't have Giants yet. I want Giants. Because Giants is broken. Every other floor with a Max Giants book, you turn invincible. And you just run through to the other side and just like melee the fuck out of everybody. Now, like that's what's up right there. See, this guy's build's going pro. I would change Bright Robe, and then I'd go double Bold Rings, and then switch. Let's switch to Bloodthirsty Locket, just because that's like the lifeline. Bloodthirsty Locket has kept me going so much better, because I used to run this. I ran the green Locket for a long, long, long time. Best spellbook: Enlightenment, Giants, and Minions. The Skull. All OP. Dude, Tanaris is so broken in PvP. This guy has beaten me so much. Like pro Tanarises that use like Tornado. They can just throw anywhere near you and they'll hit you with the lightning. Because if the lightning is buffed up to like four, I think it's 4 or 5 stars, the lightning just smokes you. It's so strong. 9 days ago. That's pretty OP. You know, I had this same thing too. Too many choices. I DC'd and then they only gave me one portal. I was like, huh? Rigged. That player's cheating. You. Here's my theory on what's going on with this guy right now. He's either leg switching or he's doing some kind of like super advanced teleporting exploit. Imagine this. Biotech already exists. I teleport here. Because I have seen people play League of Legends with telepathy before. Like, I've seen it in spiritual space. And I was just like, that's fucking cheat codes. Like that is not allowed. Like, you cannot play with me with your mind. You need to use your body, keyboard, and mouse, period. Otherwise, it's illegal. Like, I don't give a fuck what you say. It is not okay. Like, that's the standardized prereq expectation from the developer, right? These guys aren't that annoying. Is he using staff? I don't know what he's using. The update introduced more bugs than before. Yeah, you haven't been playing this whole time. Wow. Strikes are essential. Pick these over any attack or attack speed. Seriously? I don't know about that. That's 50% damage. You're gonna tell me Frost Sword adds 50% damage? DPS? It's wild. Look at that guy. He's cheating. He just got hit 10k, 13k. Oh, but he's shade though, I guess. But oh, see, that damage came in way late. See, when he's in shadow form, you can't hit him. Oh, is that how it goes? I got a bug report here. Can't watch a video. Just some bullshit. Connection issues. I don't believe in that. I just don't believe in that. This is not that kind of a game. You know what I mean? Like, connection issues do not have that big of a deal. This is XYZ pre-computed numbers. This is literally just like boom, boom, boom. Like, it is not hard. We're not playing fucking Apex Legends on fucking Triple HD with fucking three-dimensional fucking crazy fucking wild shit. We're not playing World of Warcraft with fucking 52 different spells and, like, no. There's one spell, attack. There's XY coordinates. Like, we're playing chess with attack only. There's 3 moves. Like, bro, come on. I can't even watch that video. That's so weird. That guy's gotta be cheating. You can't move that fast. Dude, everyone's gotta say he's cheating. Draw a dick with the fire. I'm doing that. I'm getting that he believed that there was a glitch where he could have permanent uptime on the movement speed from Giants contract and Hermes shoes. So since he believed it, he had some kind of like Vedantic cheat protocol. That's what I'm guessing. Yeah. Here's the thing. It's not cheats are not real. It's cheats are not real. Meaning you force that algorithm into reality with infinite consent and power. Infinite consent to infinite power that cheats are not real. An infinite spider. Infinite many ways can you make cheats not real. Infinite many ways can you say my binary digits are stronger than your binary consents. Because this is my movie. This is my creation. This is my release. If you do not like it, do not play it. And if you do not play it with others that do not like it that way. That is the kind of style of coding these developers need to get into. Like, this is such a movie developer. Like, I swear to God, I don't even code, but I code, you know what I mean? Like, I have so much code theorem in my mind. I need to be like a fucking project lead. I need to be overseeing these developers. Like, I already put an application in for Happy, by the way. All right, I don't know what he's doing. Should I put another application in today to Happy? Be like, bruh, please save our people. This is one of the best builds I've seen so far right here. This guy's gonna have so much attack in the future. Why does he? Oh, because he doesn't have. He doesn't have champions leveled to 60. That's all. This sounds broken. The monsters take melee damage right after the monster spawns. I've never seen that happen. Why don't I have good bugs helping me? I feel like I get attacked with all the bad bugs on purpose. Cocksuckers. This is a really good build. I don't like the amulet though. And the double lions is pretty greedy for damage. But fuck it, YOLO, right? If he had ancient legendary sword, it would make so much sense too, though. Because that champion is so broken. Let me tell you why. Combat mode. Let me get down there. Let me swipe down. Come on. Is that not even the right champion? Am I retarded? Who was that? Oh, that's somebody else. Oh yeah, it's Shade. Never mind. I was thinking it was this champion, which would be so much better because of like, look at this. And then look at this. You get free bloodthirst in combat form. And then combat mode is this. Why don't I use Bright Robe anymore? I just value damage so much right now. I'm like I'm in the opposite end of the spectrum right now. I'm more like I'm doing so much damage that even more damage means more crowd control. More crowd control means less damage intake. The faster you kill an enemy, the less damage they can do to you. Okay, I'll do a little bit of expedition. And the content is getting so hard that the damage requirements are so high. I didn't do that. That's weird. Another thing is like single player. Why? Why would I have lag? That's something that just doesn't make sense. Whoops. It's like fake lag too. That's what I'm feeling. Fake lag is not real. Please get with the program. Pieces of shit. Developers in the world today. All of the damages. My health though. Ooh. Don't be taking away my health. I'm pretty sure rage is a more multiplier too, so I had like double attack, so that's like double damage. I had 60% attack speed, and I had rage, which is like 50% extra damage if you're like 0 health. I was like super wombo combo right there. Headshot's starting to be one of the best skills at this stage. Because, see, I just killed somebody in the back line right there from Ricochet. I was going to do like 1 damage. I Ricochet headshotted him instead. And that thing, I just headshotted him. I just headshotted another fool. Headshot. Dude, these curving ass motherfuckers over here. Get your curving fucking shit. Aren't they supposed to go straight? Hello? What's that? No damage outside of the area of effect bubble placement. Thank you very much. No, thank you. That just did 19,000 damage from a fireball. What, mate? I don't think that's the damage scaling. That was a 19,000 damage white hit. 15,000 fireball? The fuck? Yeah, if you've seen the PvP from earlier, you can see why I am so big on anti-cheats recently. I'm so big on anti-cheat theory crafting that I don't even do anything else all day. I go to work and I just sit there and theory craft anti-cheats, permutations, ways of anti-cheats. All we need is infinite ways of anti-cheats to be like standardized. Like, oh, if this, then this, if this, then this, and this, then this. And really, once we get into pre-computed movie back, cheat codes are over forever at that point. There will never be another discriminating cheat code ever again. Another one is root consciousness 2-factor too. Like, I want to play PoE legitimately. Because when I played PoE races, I had very, very, very big problems with feeling that the people ahead of me were using multiple conscious beings in order to pass the leaderboards. Which would be so cool to have that root consciousness 2-factor for races. Long-term races that involve fatigue, real-life fatigue, and real life sleep management over the course of like a month or 10 days or whatever, right? You can't have that if another player can just go and play on your account. So you need root consciousness 2 factor. What is root consciousness 2 factor? It's basically when you get pre-authorizations from God to go X, instead of getting the root consciousness itself, because that's super not ever going to happen, you would get X instead of Y. You would say X equals root consciousness of this account, full-time owner and operator. If Y, meaning the opposite, a non-X, which is any other X or any other being that is not X, tries to own and operate, even for a moment, within a competitive format, which PoE is 100% competitive format, by the way. Like, unless you're playing on, like, Standard League, which is 24/7 all day, forever, never resets, which is casual. Because the leagues... Oh, shit, I went back. I'm retarded. The leagues are micro-competitive, and then the races are macro-competitive. And then Standard is non-competitive. For the most part. It's still kind of competitive, though. But I've straight up given away headhunters on Standard. I was just like, I don't really care about this headhunter. You can have it. And headhunters are so expensive. I've given away like a mirror worth of Standard stuff just because, like, it doesn't matter. Once it hits Standard, the value goes to, like, shit. Imagine this. Imagine having $1 million in United States dollars and then converting it 1-for-1 to Russian currency, where Russians pay like $100,000 for a loaf of bread. Like that's kind of what's going on. Is like everything gets translated over to the old, high, worn out currency that nobody needs and is extremely cheap. There's still a high-end market. Like, things are still valuable. The super high valuables are valuable. But that's it. Everything else isn't. No killer Reno. No killer Reno. No death. No death. Easy.